Hello guys, it's ScherBR here, and we just got the new update on the Damnachi Collab, and there's a lot of stuff to talk about, but right now I will just be doing the stages because there's a lot of things to do, and we don't have much time. The game will enter emergency update on 30 minutes. Well, let's just check the notice to see what we get from this event. Well, the loading is just killing me. Okay, let's click on notice. And this is here the Damnachi crossover event. It says the story behind the event. It's the event synopsis. The quests tell us what we get from killing doing the stages. There's just gems and titles, but the important thing are the unique chests from each stage. It's not informed here. It says something more about the currency from the event, and that using the collab characters you get more drops, just like the Fullmetal Alchemist event. The mission board is here as well, just like also the Fullmetal Alchemist event. There seems to be a lot of good things here. And there's currency, orbs, nameless hero memories, books, swords, hammers, a lot of hammers. So okay, and that's more thing here. There's the event weapons. These are the 5-star weapons that we can get from the shop. Also some unique orbs. Let's see this one here. It's called the Fire Orb of Fire Calling. Deals increased damage when using fire action skill. So this is interesting because it says the activation rate is 100%, but it not says exactly how much more damage you'll be doing. But it's good when you're using some nuke strategies against some bosses. Is better yet that the activation rate is 100%. Just when using fire nukes. We don't have many fire nukes so far, but we'll probably get some more in the future. Also here, there's the Orb of Lightning Calling, improves critical hit with lightning attacks when the enemy is weak to lightning. So that's a good orb for Cena, for Lucian, for the new character from the collab as well. But now here it says that the event is 2-part. There's one part starting now, and 1 week from now there's the second part. So okay, let's just finish this thing here for now. It also says the divine weapon from the Damnachi, and there's always only two new weapons. And this, let me just stop the notifications. There's just 2 new weapons, and the new weapons are the artifacts, so you can get new characters. This Hestia is a very strong character, and I'll be doing a new review on each of these new characters, but it will take some time, probably in some hours, around 10 or 12 hours. But the best character here is Hestia because she's unique. She has a buff on her Purify attack, and they give us more information here. And when you're using the character, you'll be doing 200% plus damage and getting 25 more of the monster mana stone currency. Okay, and expiration bonus. This is the start of when characters from the actual banner will getting expiration bonus. So every time they release a new character, this character will get an expiration bonus from doing quests. So that's it. They also say more things about the unique orbs, and interesting enough, these characters are now using the F activate. They didn't get nerfed. It's the same thing as in Japan. I'm not so sure if the numbers of the buffs are the same, but they are probably the same. Okay, let's talk more about the step up divine weapon. Summon is the same as before. It keeps raising as long as you summon beyond the 3rd step. And support exchange, but this is where the problem started, because the Damnachi support crossover ticket, it was supposed to be only 10 tickets for each one of these characters if you fail to summon it. But the game got some bad information when importing from Japan, and the number was changed for 15. So there's more information on the event period. Okay, and there's this crossover campaign that says that you get these items from the 10 days login. You get 500 gems as the more important thing, and Also 5 divine weapon ticket silvers. So that's an equals 6 summons from free. The rest of the items here are not that important. And also says about the new stuff that you can purchase. I can help with that because I'm not a paying player, I'm just a free-to-play player playing the game. Okay, that's all the 3 notices about the event. There's a lot of things new to be tested and explained, but I can do this right now because the game will just enter maintenance in 27 minutes from now. So before we keep on, let's just go here and I'll try to go to Exchange Booth and talk about the best stuff for you guys to get from the shop. So you can just watch this video while the game is under maintenance. So you see there's 2 things here that are the currency is the Monster Mana Stone. This is the item that will get more drops when you're using the collab characters. And there's also this item called the Monster Bone. It's also used for exchange in the exchange booth. This is probably, yes, it's the same thing as before when you get an exclusive drop just to get the 5-star weapons. So they are probably from the first stage of the event. And, well, another Fireball, strange. Another Fire Great Sword, strange. And this another, well, this one is not that common. An Icy weapon from the short sword is not that common. So, okay, it's probably the best weapon to get. The Revving maybe also good because it's Zinger, but all the skills are the same as before. The Insane is a common action skill. Firestorm is also very common in your boat. It's Freeze Casket, okay? So all of these are just the standard for 5-star weapons. Okay, now let's click here and see what we can get from the other items. Well, it seems to have okay, now we can just check. This it says blue card from the Cloudless. No, it's a Klaus costume. They implemented the custom system. You can just equip something on your character and it will just show. It's just like in skin. Okay, and it's the Light Ring Light Gen. This is the common type of items you use for limit break when you're in your 5-star weapons from the event. Also, I didn't tell, but this probably these weapons here, they probably have the Slayer effect, so they will doing more damage against some enemies. But I'm not so sure. We'll need to check this later. But as the items are free, you can just get all of these weapons and think about it later when you see if they have the Slayer and bonus damage or not. Now let's get here. So you may not need all of it, so wait a little to see if you really need. Try to clear the content without these event weapons and think about upgrading them later. There's Unicorps here, just get them, they are very good to be had and always have some different type of skills that usually you can get from Seraph Gate. Also this one you see is Blazing, the other Thunder Shock. The 2 skills are not common, they are not from Seraph Gate. There's one Ember here. The Ember is important. The Awakening Pearl is not important. Then we just get a lot of this stuff here, and there's barely enough 5-star weapons to be upgrading with Awakening Pearl. So not an important thing. Start with Awakening Pearl. Get the orbs. Then you can get the bucks. Only the Nameless Hero Memory 5. The other ones are probably not that good to be farmed unless you have the event characters. And below we have more Sword Fighters Memory. This is specifically bucks. Well, they are more interesting to have because you only need 2 for an upgrade. And they here because the characters from the event are one from the sword and the another one is from staff. The hammers you only trade with your remaining stuff, but don't focus on it. And this is also has the new stuff that is used for when you upgrade your weapons. Then now they have a free slot from free skills that can be transferred, but still not so sure how this works because in Japan I was barely in understanding what I'm doing, so I need to read and test, and later I can tell if this is just an item that has priority right now or not. Okay, so this ends the exchange buff. And that's new character experience quest. This this quest here, if if I'm not mistaken, it's just for people that have the unique characters from the event. They don't work for our normal characters. I need to upgrade some stuff here because I don't have any space right now. Let me just use my temper crystals so I can get some slots. Okay, this seems good. Now I have some more space. Let me get to the event. So we talk about the most important thing already, and let me just try to get into this. It says that I just need this as a companion. Well, I think I could get in. I just get in. I'll just use any squad right now. This squad here is good. Let me just start with the squad. And yeah, I could just start with the squad. You see, it only costs you 5 AP. This is probably also a good place to farm rainbow keys. Also, a very good place for you to test these new characters. That's a good, nice idea. I didn't know they would do this. So let me just start with this new character so we can just watch the new attacks. It's interesting that the girl itself doesn't attack. She calls her the other character that's probably the protagonist of the anime. I didn't watch it. I didn't play the game yet, so I don't know what happens. But she don't even attack. So the damage seems fine, and it's 11 attacks. That's a good number for a sword user. And there's something that they said, this new character can buff your attack just by using her Purify attack. So I can test this right now, but I will try to test later so I can explain it to everyone. And that's what makes her useful. This buff on the Purify attack is unique, at least so far. Don't know if there's other types on Japan, but at least so far it's unique and very good to have. Especially for those without a Schwelchelite or any type of buff like me. I don't have Schwelchelite so far or any type of buff. So this quest is over. We just got experience beat as Mouse Stamina Pot. It doesn't happen anything. I do believe they did the experience. It will be good only for the new characters. The other characters will just get common experience. Okay, that's the challenge board. You see that we got the first one. Ended up at the others. They are close to it. Okay, let's just close here and do the next quest. This quest probably has story related. Let's just use any one because it's the first stage. It's probably very easy for now. So let's go straight to the boss. This seems very clean, this design from the stages here. It's just forest and grass. Well, this game just has a new mechanic, and you see, the boss revived. I see people talking about this on Discord, and seems that there's a gauge on this side on where I'm clicking, and there's a blue flame. This blue flame indicates that the enemy will revive. But let's just test what caused the revive. I heard that it's all of your characters need to attack the same boss, but we need to test this right now. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this. I will have to test out, but it just revived once. So this explains why Hestia can also be used in the Valkyrie slot. She's also a god, she says. The game treats her as a deity. So they after the wrong hint. They are after the other character that's playable and not the Sid Bell. Well, the unique item was this monster bond, 4 of it. So with this we already can get all of the event weapons. I'll get them so I can see if they are Slayer or not. But I don't have too much space on my slots right now. Don't know what can I do. Let's just trade for one. This word seems fine. Okay, let me get to the gift box. Clean all. Let's just check this word. you see this word here is called Old Edge, and this word is called Clive's word, but they seem the same. They look the same. They got a free slot. You see this empty slot. Freeze casket, also freeze casket. So okay, it has head shield effective, heavy damage to red shield. Okay, so probably same way as Fullmetal Alchemist. Probably on the second part of the event we'll have some unique enemies that have a lot of HP and helps by using this type of event weapon to deal more damage. So we just finish here. Let's get back to the events. We have around 12 minutes left before we get into maintenance. So let's just do the max we can. The more stages, the better. Let me rush on this. Let's go straight to the boss again. It's still 50 AP. 15 AP, sorry. I'm a little confused when it comes to numbers. For those that don't know, I'm not exactly an English fluent speaker. I learned English by myself, just by playing other JRPGs in the past. The enemies seem to be weak to fire and lightning. These are the elements from the collab characters. I hope this is the same. So all enemies down. This girl has a lot of hits. So second stage clear. This is medium, it says. There's not much chance getting for clear. There's some gold. The missions are just clearing by themselves. You probably have to get a better look on the missions. He let me just get this orange green hint so I can just spam his action skill and make it faster. That's Loki. We don't have Loki yet on the game. Well, he's on the story mode, but we can't just play with him because he's from Valhalla Defense or Valhalla Assault events. Okay, again, straight to the chest. Wrong Arnery. This is the correct Arnery. Now we have 7 minutes before it gets into maintenance. Família is a word for family. In Portuguese, família is exactly the translation. It's a direct translation. Well, not many good things right now. Another mission cleared by itself. Now they're super hard. We'll have 5 minutes. Yeah, they found the guy. General anime stuff going on. Yeah, it's general anime standard plot going on. There seems to be a lot of slimes here. It will just help us when that's the slime day to kill. No, that's another boss down. Just the stages here don't need strategy at all, but for most players. So that explains why he's the one attacking and not her. Well, I believe the time is over. Unless we got to super hard. They said that the maintenance will start in 1 minute. But let's try for at least one more stage. Who knows? Then the next difficulty is called Divine. It's probably the last for the first part. And then there will be extra stages. That's probably how it happens. So okay, let's go straight to the chest. And the game just entered maintenance. Sorry guys, the video we have to end here. I'll post in this video and later I'll just do the next stages. Thanks for watching and please subscribe if you haven't, and we see each other in the next video. Bye.